I think the gun stuff is not helpful, frankly.
It's the gun.
The gun stuff is super not
Let's
helpful.
play this video here. This guy. Now, we look at this guy as a union guy, right? On Fox and Friends, they're not bringing him on because he's a union guy. They're bringing him on because he has the "Don't Tread on Me" hat that he's wearing. They're bringing him on because he's talking about gun rights.
Well, I think it's all those things.
I can tell you, take that hat off his head, have him for gun restrictions. If he went up to Joe Biden and said, your anti-gun, your gun control positions are not strong enough, and Joe Biden said, get out of here, man, you're full of shit. If he had said that, I would bet you any bit of anything that he would not be on Fox and Friends today. And without a doubt. I mean, just without a doubt. Here is Fox and Friends interviewing that dude.
What's your message to America? What do you want people to know about the average voter, middle America, the southern states?
And the Midwest.
Good.
And the Midwest.
I want them to know that love goes a long way. And if you're actually able to listen to each other, left, right, or center, actually take the time to listen to one another and try to come together with something, because a split America is not a good America. Most people lived in the 80s, 90s, even before then. They know just in that short time away, America was much better. Trump is doing a great job in building that back up. But when it comes down to it, there is something that is splitting us apart, and it's not okay. Black, white, Asian, we are all American, and we need to stand united as citizens.
What? Donald Trump has really brought us together in a lot of ways, right? I mean, black, white, Asian. He's really. I mean, he sounds to me a little bit like he's pushing some type of white nationalism. Actually, that is like, you know, he's saying, or I should say, civic nationalism. Right? That's the sort of the Bannon-esque thing. He's saying, like, you know, I'm including these groups, but we need to stand together as one. Well, like, against whom? Like, against what?
I will say this. I think that there is. I mean, look, you know, I don't know about this specific case, but I do think that there is a non-elite version that you see in very different varieties, certainly among certain kinds of liberals, but even among certain kinds of conservatives, of a sort of, we all need to get along better message. I think that is actually a real thing out there. And I think it's so amorphous and vague in a way that what people mean by it is, you know, is obviously radically different. But I think there is a weird parallel track between an elite discourse on getting back together and a certain generalized one. And I haven't put my finger on it yet. I still would tend to think that, you know, look, the Bernie version in a general election of let's get together as the 99% is more effective overall than let's get together as one particular political party. But I've heard a lot of stuff like that from many different quarters. It's interesting.